Hello, well, yeah, this is weird. Hello, everybody. My name is Friday, and today we are going to be taking a tour of my Fallout world. I am a huge fan of Fallout, and thought it would be a cool idea to go ahead and make it in Minecraft. This isn't even close to being finished. This is just a few designs that I've put up, and I'm still making a lot of more room. Now I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say Friday Fallout isn't exactly just stone. It's a lot of grass and trees and all that. I realized that, but what happened was that this was this was a whole old bunker thing, and me and a bunch of my friends were playing on it, and I put a bunch of traps out in front of it, and well, a cow stepped on it, and I'm like, well, now they know about my base, because it opened up. This actually, I didn't make this. Cue the dramatic music, yeah. I got it from Minecraft, whatever it's called. Minecraft mods and stuff. I did, of course, improve, or in my way, improve upon it. Added a few more things to it. Teacher, you're supposed to be on the other side. Yeah, I know, hard to understand. Then you, of course, you have water purification room. And you have the dining room area. Click the button, you get a little tone. Maybe somebody will serve you something. I don't know. Hasn't worked for me yet. Dining room is, of course, a nice little place. And there are little posters with phrases that you'll see in vaults. Surface never, vault forever. That's my own one. Basically, what this vaults experiment was is how many rules you could put in a vault to keep people under the sense of freedom, but also keep them in an extremely enruled area. And so, of course, there was also a prison where they got food from the dispensers. I'm gonna remove it when I post this world. Then you have a few more rooms. Go to the surface here. This is how you leave. Click the button here. And this is what you get to see. You get to see the whole world. It's actually kind of cool. So let's start the tour off right here. We're going to go from the vault out here. So first thing you have is you have a raider camp. Raider camp is actually involved in a quest that I did. I'll show you guys when we get over to the village, or to the town. You have a few things in the raider camp. You have a tower. You've got yourselves. You have a little bit of a hang-in. You have a tent. And then, if we come down here, this is kind of like the final area. Dungeon loot. Just a few arrows, because most of the stuff that you can get in these chests is pretty good. And we move on from that. I have to enclose all the places because, well, it's Minecraft, they'll all just get out. This area here happens to be a destroyed village, or destroyed city. And all the raiders have seemed to got themselves killed. Wonderful. Irradiated city, there we go. fried pork. I wonder what that's supposed to say, because I don't know. Got all sorts of other stuff. I have to turn it to medium mode, or else the zombies get out. The zombies are supposed to be ghouls. Ferals. Which actually works really well. Because of the way I've set everything up, is that these raiders, gold armor is basically radiation suits, leather armor is what normal people wear, and then iron armor happens to be power armor. So let's continue the tour over here. This is a raided survivors camp. When you're survivors camp and you place it this close to the raiders camp, you really should have known better. Comes with 2 tents, beds, and a chest. It also comes with a ruined campfire. Over here is a small raider camp where the villagers keep taking the jobs of the people in the vault. I also have a mod installed where the villagers can equip weapons. Let's go check that one out real quick when it loads. The strengthenable villagers add-on. I also got the scorpions resources because that if we come over here, it's its own little part. This right here. This is a rad scorpion's nest. Sign says rad scorpion's nest, stay away. And rad scorpion spawn. They range from giant to small. And are probably... They took the place of spiders. Which isn't that bad, actually. Because there are no giant spiders in Fallout. If I can find the spiders. There we go. Wonder how many times I've passed over it. Alright, so that's what it looks like. You can also go real small, go into the mediums. These basically just roam the wasteland. Sometimes breakdance. This raiders camp happens to have, well, I'm not sure where the pillagers went. Vindicators and pillagers are the ones that I call raiders. Got a chest here. Basically the same stuff that the main raider camp has, except just more condensed and a lot smaller. Then if we come over here with a lot of nothing, I'm going to build a house over here. I just have to clean up this area. If we walk over here, or fly, this is a raided town. Whole thing is very flammable on the inside. All the doors are gone. This is kind of like the guard's center area. The person would walk in. And the guard would be able to see him. I'm sorry, I haven't been drinking enough water lately. That should be better. This is, well, it's nothing really. Over here is like a little hotel. Where you can check in and then go sleep up here with a bunch of strangers. Over here is a little bit of a tent. And over here, that's part of the tent. But I can't do it with these two dudes sitting there. Gotta move. Hey! Wanna die? Oh, apparently he does. So if we come down here, this was the last game. There's also a book in here. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who maybe wants to play this in the future. But anyway, the whole story is that the people of this town, when the raiders came, they hit hard. It also blocks off the door. I was like, that's kind of important. And then we have Brahmin, Bighorn, more Brahmin. At least until the Cliffs and Caves update comes, and then the sheep are just gonna leave. And then goats are going to become Bighorns from the Mojave Wasteland. I've played all the Fallouts. Fallout 3, 4, New Vegas, and 76. Gotta say that 3 is probably my favorite. Alright, so if we come over here, this is a destroyed house. There's two ways to enter this. One from the front. You see a nuke and you see a button on it. Now you can push the button and the house just gets destroyed. Which you don't get any loot from. There's nothing in the mailbox. If we go up here, there's a bed. Not really anything else. So if we go back inside, and we go down the ladder, what you see is you see a chest and you see a good shotgun on the wall. Anvil, a few supports for a basement that would have continued. And it exits right about here. Just some weapons and supplies. That's really what you're going for in this house. More food. And all that. So if we go over to this one here, this is a rated railroad safe house. Now, I can't go in through the front door. Sorry about that. Because the blockade is in the way, and I can't go around it because one of the villagers is very tempted to leave. Villagers, my bad. So, I have to go in through the side here. Let me grab blocks to replace it. Go. So if I pull this lever here, then the block falls. Basically like a safety door. And I respawn them. If you go down here, there's of course a villager. The whole thing down here is that he lives here because he's trapped. He's a railroad agent. This is a take on my own version of Wasteland. They're so annoying. I hate them so much. I hate pillagers. I have a bunch of junk in my inventory. I apologize for that. Alright, so I need to respawn some of the pillagers. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so this is a bus. This is a bus. You can come in here, you can lock the door. How you get in from here is you do the trap door, come into here, and there's a few chests with some pretty decent loot. Alright. And what we're going to do is we're going to fly over to here. This is the junkyard. Which, if any of you guys played Fallout 3, you would know it's where you find your very furry companion, Dogmeat. In this place, it gives you plenty of bones, so you have a chance to tame the one and only Dogmeat. There's currently no safety feature for it if Dogmeat accidentally dies. So, I would say be careful, but at the same time, I more or less would just say, go ahead and spawn them in. Again, there's no real rules that you can't. It does make sense. If we move Dogmeat out of the way, on this chest you see a few caps, some arrows, nice pistol, and some food. I have a stim pack and potion of night vision. We're going to need that in place. We're going to go right about now. This is the irradiated metro. This is a very dark place. That's right. And it goes blocked I can't let any of the ferals roam in certain places because that's not what I'm allowed to do. I don't really wanna. So this is it. If you have the lights on, it's a much nicer journey. Come over here, you can flick the lights. You realize that it's collapsed under a lot and lots of gravel. Now, if I were to dig away 3 layers of gravel, guess what? It opens up on the other side. But that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come around here, kill all the zombies, flip that lever, open up here, quickly come over here, turn on the lights, and what do we see? We see Mr. Villager, Mr. Trader Man over here. If you come into here, you get a few stim packs, you're gonna get some arrows, and a power armor book. Book basically reads, there's power armor at the end of this trail. Somewhere deep in the irradiated metros, you just have to find it. It's the work of a lifetime. You open up this area and there's more ferals to fight. Obviously, there's no train car here. Flick these to the light, or not. Yeah, the flickering light. If you come over here, this is a power station. Now, if you come over here, there weren't so many ferals around it. Right. If you pull that, nothing happens. What you have to do is you have to come over here and you have to flick the lever in order to activate the protection. That's right. One of my favorite things about this is that I wanted to incorporate iron golems into the game. Now, obviously villagers use iron golems, so I was like, we'll use them as protectrons. Why not? Now, if you keep coming over here, there is a raider metro camp. I don't want any of them getting out because that just caused problems. Yeah, I understand. It sucks. Yeah, that's right. There's redstone all up in this thing. Now, what happens is we continue down here. There's, of course, service lines. We can keep going. It's not finished yet. This is only as far as I can get without driving myself insane. Because I need to constantly keep drinking potions. And that's a little bit annoying. But anyway, I think that this is going to be the end of part 1. Actually, no, I'll show you guys a few more of them. I just have to get out of the... I've done this multiple times because I'm getting pissed with it. So I have to constantly... I go down there, and then I make a few changes. But I'm not going to let any of the ferals escape. Let any of the zombies escape anything. So that's why I just lock them off like this. Alright, so here, I currently have it on weather does not change and always day, because it makes it easier. Over here is a slaver camp. I'm not really sure what I was going for here, but 3 hanging protectrons wasn't really what I was going for. Alright. So over here is the Survivor Town. Survivor Town has multiple villagers with weapons. Thank you, strengthenable villager mod. And of course, it has its very own Protectron. Over here is the family Brahmin. A bit of a watchtower over here in the corner. That's basically it. This is also where you start a quest. Sorry about that. War on the home front. That's your quest. Now, we come over here. This is definitely a good one. A lot of you guys, if you played Fallout 3, you'll remember the Chinese operations vehicle thing. This was basically it, but taken in my own perspective. So, the Chinese operation vehicle gets found out by the United States government. So, in order to keep it safe, they continue to move it. And then when it finally gets found, the Chinese go for a full-on war. That means tank. Go for full-on war against the United States of America right as the bombs drop. This is an operations headquarters because some of them survived, but it didn't last long. This is my version of Vertibird. I'm gonna have to work on it. Over here is definitely one of my favorite little spots. This is the Radroach Nests. Radroach Nests is an insane amount of spawners of silverfish. Silverfish or radroaches. They're everywhere. I'm gonna say that now. They are everywhere, and there are plenty of little crevices where you can go into. I personally like this because this didn't take me very long, but I definitely enjoyed it, making it. With all the design and everything. First design for these little caves was this one. I guess I broke a block of dirt because a bunch of silverfish suddenly just scurried out of this hole. And I'm like, oh, this looks nice. This would be nice as a cave. So that's what I did. And then over here, and one more in there. Now if we go over here, this is the scrap center. You can trade 1 bucket for 2 iron, glass bottles for empty soda bottles. What is that noise? Emeralds for caps, empty soda bottles for glass, and bowls for wood. You actually get 1 wood plank for every 1 bowl. Now if we come over here, this is a trader camp. Not much really here. I think there's 2 villagers, although for some reason they keep despawning. So that's a little weird. And this here is it's a suicide tower, I guess. I don't really know what I was gunning it for. But you can hang on to the ladder and save yourself. Now, this is how you're supposed to find the railroad. Come over here to the door. There's no way to get in. So what you're forced to do is come around here. Come into this hole here. Climb the ladder up. There's an exit there. Click the button, and this is the railroad. Now, that is all the time that I have in this episode, so I do hope that you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.